standing in the middle of your mat with your feet a little greater than hip width. Make sure your toes are lined up so one isn't in front of the other. Take a big deep breath and then exhale. So we're not bringing our arms too close together at the top until we're nice and loose. So just raise them till you feel there's still space and you're not squishing. Try to find your breath each time the arms come up. And let's do 3 more. Take your gaze, maybe start looking up at your ceiling as the arms come up. Try to engage the posterior muscle chain today as much as you can. So that's lifting up through your thighs and engaging the glutes. One arm forward, one arm back, and switch. Really spread your fingers and lengthen through your arms so you feel them working. Couple more. Okay, let's get the elbows back, make a fist, thumbs up. Booty pulls back and tummy pulls in as you hinge forward. Nice. Now, as you come up, bring the palms together, serve out your platter, pull the elbows back as you hinge. Nice. A few more. I'm so excited today. I'm getting some new weights delivered. I can't wait. Okay, hold it down here. Let's take the arms out to the side. Let's lift the hands a little higher up, but try your best to get the arms really reaching to touch both sides of your room. So just holding this pose with your stomach in should feel challenging. And then let the hands come down, relax. Sweep them back up. Pull them long. Get them higher. Let them come back down, relax. One more time. Lift and hold, long and strong. Now you're going to unhinge, palms face each other, sweep them all the way up. Take your gaze, look up. Now keep little bends in your knees and broaden through your shoulders. Now they're going to come by your side, palms face the earth. Pull your booty back, tummy in, and let's repeat the same thing again. Really try to get nice length, grow your spine. Booty pushes back. You're only coming halfway down with your torso, maybe not even halfway. A few more here. Okay, let's hold it up. Lengthen through the spine, lift up through your thighs. Left hand's going to come down. This one's going to reach up and over. So it's really about lifting more so than it is about going over. Like right now, I'm feeling a great stretch through that side body. Hang on to it, breathe. Maybe look up. And let's do the same on the other side. Really long and strong arm here. Spread those fingers wide. Your arm should be straight if you can get it straight. And other side. And switch. Got a lot of movement today. We're going to be moving. You're going to feel it. So remember, when the work is challenging, that's when you really need to find your breath, kind of, really make it your focus. Okay, all the way to the back of your mat. Big deep breath. Nice little forward fold here, only halfway down. Palms face the earth. Sweep the arms to the side. Micro bends in your knees. Pull the arms forward. Sweep them back by your side. Middle and forward and back by your side. One more time. Stop in the middle. Lift the hands. Pull the arms forward and right back by your side. Bend your knees, full forward fold here with your legs bent. Let's just relax here and breathe. Drift your hips backwards so you feel the back of the legs. Sort of hang out here for a few more breaths. Get some good blood flow to our face. We're going to start with 3 walkouts. So I'm going to have you bend your knees, walk your hands out to the front of your mat so you're in your high plank. And as soon as you get there, bend your knees and walk it back. We're going to stay in our forward fold. So walk it again. Take your gaze off the end of the mat so the face is not dropping. Bend your knees as you walk it back. And do that one more time. Then we're all going to meet in a down dog. So start out in your high plank. Pull the chest through the arms. Keep the arms in sight. Hold and breathe. 3 big, huge breaths. Bend your knees. Walk your hands back to your feet. Let's do a reverse all the way back up to standing. Sweep your arms up. And nice slow forward fold coming down. Really reach those arms out. Come down. Bend your knees. Walk it back out to your plank. This time we're going to do a little halfway hover, and we're going to meet in up dog. Nice. Hold it here. Breathe 3 big breaths. Keep the toes tucked under because we're not here long. Little breaks in the elbows, right? Pressing away from the earth. Broaden through the shoulders. Pull the hips up and back towards your heels. Breathe 3 big breaths. Bring it forward. Elevate the knees. Do a little half hover right back to up dog. Breathe here 3 times. Nice. Hips up and back to the heels. 3 breaths. Come back. Elevate the knees. Little half hover. Right to up dog. 3 breaths. Last time. Hips up and back to the heels. Just breathe. We don't do that enough throughout our day. You got to keep reminding yourself to breathe. Okay, walk the hands towards your knees. Come up on your knees. We're going to step the left foot forward. Little hip flexor stretch here. Elevate your right arm. Long and strong. Spread your fingers. Again, you're trying to get length. So you're feeling the hip flexor stretch down as well as up because you're really reaching up with the arm. So it's kind of like a double whammy. Now let's see if we can just take this a tiny bit over to the left. Still, I'm trying to keep my shoulder broad so that I'm not creeping it up by my ear, trying to pull it down. Now you can stay and hang out here, or you can grab your foot in the back, pull it in towards your butt, feeling a nice quad stretch down the front. Another great exercise you can do if you don't have heavy weights is wall sit. Just grab a wall in your house when you feel inspired or you just did a little set of upper body arm work that we talked about. Do a wall sit for a little bit. So good. It strengthens all the muscles that support your knees. That's why it's a great exercise with or holding weights. Switch feet and reach this arm up, nice and long. Of course, your butt cheek in the back is engaged, right? You don't forget that. So whenever we're releasing a muscle, we always want to recruit the opposing muscle for support and stability. Maybe we go up and over a tiny bit. Still reaching long and strong here. So either hang out here or take your foot, pull it in, taking the stretch down the front of the leg. It's one of my favorites. Okay, a few more breaths. Then we're going to meet back in a high plank. Okay, both hands come down, high plank, right to your down dog. Let's elevate the left leg. Keep your hips square And now pull the shoulders over the wrists again. If you can, you're keeping that left leg up. Sweep the body back, still making sure you can see your arms. Slow motion, bring the shoulders over the wrists. That left leg is not floating. Engage muscle. 2 more times. High on the toes on the right foot if you can. The last one here, I'm just going to hold it. Shoulders over wrists, leg nice and straight. Stiff as a board. Put it down. Oh, knees down. Open them up nice and wide. Feet flat. First child's pose of the day. How awesome is that? Breathe. 5 big breaths. Fabulous stretch for your lower back, mid back. Okay, back up onto all fours. Back into your high plank. Down dog. Right leg elevates this time. Slowly drift the shoulders forward. Get your right leg really stiff. Sweep it back. You're going 4 more times. Again, the modification, you can keep that foot down. When you bring the shoulders over the wrists, make sure you're taking your gaze off the end of your mat so your neck stays where it should. Okay, bring it forward. Here's the last hold. Put the foot down. Back to your down dog. This time we're going to pedal out the feet so we stretch through the calves, get some mobility through your ankles, the pads of the feet. Maybe we hold 1 foot down, just hang out for a bit. Switch it. Soften both knees, walk your hands back to your feet, meet me in your forward fold. Five breaths. Try to feel a nice unweighting of the upper body, but I do want you to keep the shoulders retracted. Okay, come on back all the way up to standing. We're going to start to run through some sun salutations. Go at your own pace. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release down. Walk your hands to your plank. Hover half, sweep to up dog, up and back to down dog. Walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale, release down. Inhale, unhinge. Reach and lift the body tall. Exhale, all the way back down. Palms down, step, jump, or float your feet back. You're in your half hover, right to up dog. Hips up and back, down dog. Step, jump, or float your feet forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, release down. Inhale, unhinge, reach, find length. Swan dive down. Inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale down, palms down. Step, jump, or float your feet back. Hover halfway. Up dog, hips up and back. Bend your knees this time. Press the hips back with your knees bent. Now straighten your legs. Come back to your plank. Hover halfway. Up dog. Bend the knees, pull the hips back. Now straighten your legs. One more time. Hover half, right to up dog. Knees are bent, pull the hips back. Straighten the legs. Walk your feet to the middle of your mat and your hands back to your feet. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, all the way back to standing. Sweep your arms to the ceiling. Exhale back. Left foot forward, right leg back. Arms up. High on the toes on your back foot. Turn to face the side. Left palm reaches forward, right palm to your back leg. Spiral the hands down. Whoops, back in your plank. Hover halfway. Up dog. Hips up and back, down dog. Walk your feet forward. Extend to a flat back. Exhale down. Inhale, unhinge, reach and lift. Exhale, right foot forward, left leg back. Sweep the arms. Turn to face the side. Palm open, sweep it up. Spiral the arms, you're back in your plank. Step back, hold your plank and breathe 5 times. Press your heels towards the back of the room. Legs are locked out straight. Tummy sucks in towards the spine. Downward facing. Step jumper, float your feet forward. Extend to a flat back. Exhale, release down. Inhale, reverse swan dive back to standing. Back to neutral alignment. Inhale deep. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale, release down, palms down, step jumper, float your feet back. Half hover, up dog, hips up and back, down dog. Left foot comes forward. Sweep your arms up. Turn to face the side. Left palm up. Right hand to your back leg. Spiral the arms back. You're back in your high plank. Right foot forward. Sweep the arms up. Turn and face the side. Palm open. Sweep it. Spiral. Back to your plank. Hover halfway. Right to up dog. Hips up and back, down dog. Left leg lifts. Open your hip. Hang out here, but keep your shoulders even. Don't let the left shoulder open. Just lift the left hip up towards the ceiling. Now, slow motion. Take your left knee to your left elbow. Sweep it back as you open the hip towards the ceiling. Pull it forward. Touch the elbow. Sweep it back. You're moving really slow. You got one more here. You got this. Last one. Hold the hip up. Bend at the knee and give me a little pulse. Let's get the butt cheek working. Keep your shoulders even. Okay, relax that foot down. You're back in your high plank. Do your little half hover. Right to up dog. Nice. Hips up and back. Down dog. Right leg up. Open the right hip. Keep your right shoulder down. Let's have that right knee come to the right elbow. Slow motion. Take it back. Elevate the hip. Repeat. Really getting a lot of the obliques doing some work here as you touch that elbow. One more. Bend at the knee. Pulse that knee up, working your butt. Take the foot down, back in your high plank. Do your half hover. Right to up dog. Stay in up dog. Nice. Little breaks in the elbows. If you want to take the knees off the floor, you can. If that doesn't feel good for you, don't do it. You want to feel good. Should be hard, but good. Okay, pull the hips up, suck in the belly, hold your high plank. Let the hips come back down, up dog. So while you're in your up dog, can you pull in your stomach? Keep pulling it in, elevate back to your plank. Lower the knees. Suck in the belly. Open your knees. Pull your hips back. You're back into your fabulous child's pose. Little reprieve here. Maybe you wiggle your hips. Maybe you just breathe. Okay, back up. We're going to get into our bear position. So I'm going to have you tuck your feet under. Take a look at your knees. Open them up hip width. Your wrists are under your shoulders. Take your gaze off the end of your mat. Hollow out the tummy. Elevate the knees. Put the knees down. Lift them up. Put them down. Lift up. Kind of own that tummy. You got to keep pressing it in. Relax the knees and lift. Let's take one step forward with our left hand and our right foot. Step it forward, keep the knees low. Right hand, left foot. Step it forward. Right hand, left foot, step back. Left hand, right foot, step back. And repeat. Forward, forward, back, back. Modification is to just keep doing what we started with. Okay, back to your bear. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Stay in your forward fold. Retract the shoulders. Inhale, look up, flat back. Reverse swan dive to standing. Nice. Hold it here. Reach the arms long and strong. Hands back to heart. Elbows pressed back so you feel your upper back. Give me a little squat. Now try to look down. Get the feet lined up. Booty is back. Elbows are pressing back. Breathe. Little lower maybe. Now, we're going to keep very stable through our core. All I'm going to have you do is rotate your shoulders to the right. They're not going to go far. Take your gaze to the side of the room. Bring them back. Other side. Just a little spinal rotation. Extend the arms forward, squat lower. All the weight is loading up in your butt, right? Knees, if you look, should not be exceeding beyond your toes. They should track in line with the first two baby toes. Maybe a little lower. Hands to heart. Hands to shins. A little bit lower. Drop from here down into your bear. Hold it. Now you have a choice here. You can walk your hands back to your low squat or push away. Whatever floats your boat. Come down, walk or drop, press away. Should do that 3 more times. Back to your standing tall position. Sweep the arms up. Oh, how glorious is it out here? Swan dive down. Come all the way down, nice and slow. I'm going to squeeze in a little stretch here. I'm going to have you cross your right foot over the left. Pull your hips back. Just hang out and breathe for a sec. And let's do the same with the other foot. Left foot crosses over the right. Drift your hips back. Just getting a different angle of stretch through the back body. Come on back. Lower into your squat. Push your hands up against your shins to activate your arms. Hold and breathe. Come up a little bit. Sweep your arms back behind you. Spiral your thumbs out to the side. Your chest is proud. Your tummy is in. Breathe. Now from here, up with the arms. We're only doing this once, so make it great. How high can you lift the arms? Can you get them straight? Really reach. Work as best you can. Make every position that we run through today magical for you. Forward fold. Soften your knees. Walk your hands out to your high plank. Halfway hover. Right to up dog. Hang out here 3 breaths. Now you're going to pull the hips back towards the heels. From here, I want you to walk your hands a little further forward so you feel a great stretch as you try to get your armpits a little closer to the floor. Now walk your hands out to the corners of each corner of your mat. Armpits getting a little closer to the floor. Use your breathing to help you. So as you exhale, just relax. Okay, up onto all fours, quadruped position. You're going to take the right hand behind the head or just on the edge of the ear. Now, you're going to elevate from your right shoulder to the right. And then come back down with that elbow going all the way across to your left elbow. Sweep it back up. Now your hips are not even making the slightest move here. It's just lifting the shoulder and bringing the elbow back down. Let's do the same on the other side. You know, so much of us stay rounded throughout our day. So this is a really good rehab exercise for your shoulders. So bring that elbow down, cross it over, bring it back up. No movement in the hips. Just lift the left shoulder up and bring it down and lift it and bring it down. Here's your last one. Take the hand back so you're in your quadruped position. We're going to extend the right arm out in front. Your palm faces the left side of your room. And you're going to take your left knee, lift it up to the left elbow. Hold it there. Feel the side body doing some work here. Transverse abdominis and your obliques. Now sweep that leg in slow motion all the way back behind you till it's really straight. Let's do it again slowly without shifting any weight into that right hip. Keep that right arm long and strong. And we're going to do 3 more. Little break in that left elbow. Tummy's pulling in. Here's my last one. Take it out, hold it out. Now tap the left toe to the floor and lift the leg back up. Take your gaze off the end of your mat so you're not dropping your face. Tap and lift. Now both hand and leg. Tap and lift. Keep it going. You're still on that same side. Do 3 more. Nice job. Okay, back onto all fours. We're going to step the feet back. Meet me in your down dog. We'll come back to the other side. Just a little reprieve in our down dog. So elevate high on the toes, drift the shoulders forward, press back, elevate your hips nice and high. Slow-mo, come forward. Suck in the belly, elevate the hips, press back. 1 more. Lots of core work here today. Okay, drive your heels down. Hold your down dog for 3 breaths. And let's get back onto our quadruped position. So your knees are hip width, the wrists under the shoulders. This time we take the right knee to the right elbow and sweep the leg back. Now try not to have any of your body weight shift left. Nice and slow and in control, making each one special. Two more. Keep reminding yourself about that body weight wanting to go left. Okay, extend the leg out, get it straight, tap the toe, lift it back up, tap and lift. Left arm extends out as you tap. Now get both of them going. The same time, they come down, they come up. Down and lift. You're really trying to touch the front of the room with this left hand. Two more. Hold it up and relax. Let's do a couple of cat-cows here. I kind of think we deserve a little break. So you're going to round your back, relax your face. Really try to open between the shoulder blades, separate them. Now, chest comes forward, look up. Round your back, drop your face. Chest comes forward, look up. We'll do one more. Round your back, drop your face. Come back to a neutral spine. Elevate your knees. Step back to your high plank. Right to your down dog. Take your left hand to the outside of your right shin. And then switch. Try not to have any of the hips move through this transition. Just keep going side to side. Okay, hold your down dog. Bend your knees. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Meet me in your forward fold. Inhale, extend, flat back. Reverse all the way back to standing. Long and strong arms going all the way up to the ceiling. And back to neutral alignment. I'm going to step my right leg back, take it off the earth. I'm going to just have my hands coming down my left leg as I begin to sweep my right leg back. I'm hinging through my left hip. Maybe you get your hands all the way down. Maybe you go halfway. Maybe you can hold right behind the ankle. Elevate that back leg, but let's keep the hips even. Once you get down, walk it back up. Slow and in control, all the way back to standing. Nice job. Two more times on the same leg. Right leg sweeps back, hinge forward. You're really coming down on 4 or 5 counts. That's how slow you're moving. Once you get there, if you can, grab the back of the ankle and then slowly walk it back up, nice and in control. And one more time. Walk it down. Really concentrate when you're doing this balance work. Walk it up. And now we'll do the same on the other leg. So switch your hands, sweep your left leg back. Come on down nice and slow. To help you balance, you really want to engage the muscles in that back leg. So reach it long and strong, come back up. As soon as you get down, you're working your way back up. We're not holding. Today is all about movement. Take it down. And up. Just find something to look at and just stare at it while you work through these. So good to train one leg at a time. We always have a dominant side. This way there's no cheating. The leg has to do all the work by itself. I'm working on my last one. Coming back up. Nice job. Big deep breath. And slow swan dive down. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Exhale, release back down. Walk your hands out to your high plank. Hold your high plank. Hips up and back, down dog. Elevate that left leg. This time in slow motion, we're going to bring the shoulders back over the wrists, and we're going to take the left knee, cross the body with it to the right elbow, and sweep it back. Nice and high. Cross it again. All the way over. Try to lift it. Sweep it back up. And here's your last one on this side. Really slow and in control. Feel the muscle recruitment. Right leg up. Drift it forward. Cross it. When you're touching the elbow with it, see if you can lift it even higher. Okay, meet me in your down dog. Soften your knees to your mat. Little QL stretch for the quadratus lumborum. Muscle deep in the core that often gets tight and causes lower back discomfort. So here we go. Tuck your toes under. Knees are hip width apart. Pull the heels back towards pull your hips back towards your heels, but don't sit on them. Walk your hands out. Your forehead is a couple of inches above the earth. Your ears are really lining up with the sides of your arms. Now, without shifting your hips, wiggle those hands to the left. Tell me that you're not feeling this on that right side body. You don't have to go all the way. You just want to feel a nice little pull. The forearms are not touching the floor, nor is your forehead. Hang out here for 3 big, huge breaths, feeling this right above the waistband of your pants on the right side. I hope. I know I'm feeling it there. Okay, when you're ready, walk your hands back center. Stay here for a sec. And then we're going to do the same thing, wiggling them all the way over, off the mat, onto the floor, on the right side. I kind of stop when I start to feel that pull. And I just want to enjoy this nice little release. Okay, let's take the hands back center. Come on back up so you're in your quadruped position. Breaks in your elbows, elevate your knees. Hold and breathe. Last time in your bear. Hollow out your stomach. Step your feet back to your high plank, and we're going to lower the forearms to the floor to your low plank. Relax here for maybe 5 or 6 big breaths. Tuck in your pelvis so you feel the tummy pull in. Okay, knees down. You're going to come flip over onto your backside. We're going to do one little stretch before we sign off today. So I'm going to have you lie all the way down. Pull your knees into the chest. Get a little release. Let them go. Bring them back in. Now take the knees and stack them over your feet. Sorry, the knees over your hips. And then cross your right knee over the left. Now take that left foot towards the floor, but not all the way down, and then take the knees to the left. Extend your right arm out at a 45-degree angle from your body. Float both of your feet. Neither are touching the floor. Reach your arm as best you can. Long and strong. Another way to get into that side body. Okay, bring the arm in, bring the knees in, uncross. Now you're going to take the left over the right. Take that right heel down towards the floor, but don't touch. And then open out that left arm. It helps you counterbalance and you get a nice pull through the side body and right over the hip. Okay, arm and knees pull in, arm comes in. Bring your forehead up to meet your knees, tuck into a tiny ball. And then release, let the head fall to the floor. Tuck in, grab opposite elbows if you can, and release back to the floor. Roll yourself up, come all the way up onto your toes. Hang out here for a sec. Oh, wow, I feel great. I hope you do too. Lift your hips up. Couple of breaths here. We're going to do one more stretch standing up. So let's do a slow reverse swan dive all the way back to standing. Sweep your arms up, hands back to heart. We're going to step our right foot back slightly, but your heel is still on the floor. So make sure you have good width between your front and back foot so you don't feel like you're going to fall over. Hands to heart, elbows press back so you engage your upper back. Just hinge forward through that left side. Micro bends in both your knees. Maybe you come halfway down. Maybe you go 2/3 of the way down. And if it's comfortable, take your hands all the way to the floor. Depending on your flexibility, you go where it feels good for you. You just want to get that nice stretch through the upper part of the back of the leg. Should feel a nice pull right from where the glute and hamstring connect. 2 more breaths. Make sure both your feet, your toes, your feet should be facing forward, straight, not on an angle. Now, if you want to use your core here to come out of this, suck in the belly, bring your hands to your chest, and slowly come out. Or you can always walk your hands up your leg. Okay, step that foot in, and we'll do the same on the other side. Hands to heart. Nice slow hinge, come on down. Feet are facing forward. Go where it feels fabulous for you. Nice, easy breathing in and out through the nose here. Okay, we're going to suck in the belly, lift the hands off the earth, come all the way back up slowly. Retract those shoulders and step your back foot in. I thank you guys so much for your power and strength. Namaste. I hope you feel great.
Namaste for this day. Woo!
How do you guys feel? You got a little couple of good stretches in there today, right?
I got some sweaty.
Lots of stretches, lots of sweaty. It's a good day.
Whenever we move, we get sweaty. But that's good. We got to keep moving, right? And be mobile and stable.
You move fast.
Yeah, it's good though.
Real fast.
Just so you know.
Okay.
No, but it's good. But just so you know, I'm not at your speed, but I try.
Okay, well, that's good. You go at your own pace because, you know,
I have no choice. I don't have another pace.
It is good, though.
I only got mine.
You guys are spending so much time in your houses. So you got to bring some movement into your life, you know?
It was good.
I love moving. Woo!
Exactly.
Yeah.
The table.
So the wall sit.
Yes.
Do the wall sit. We talked about doing bicep curls and lateral arm raises and overhead presses. Keep your weights by your desk. When you're bored with your job, do it. And then grab a wall seat. If you're going to take 5 minutes and watch some news or TV, sit on a wall. You know how to do wall sit, right? You get your ankles right underneath your knees. You drop your butt, press in the belly. You can hold weights on your legs or not. You could even do bicep curls while you're in a wall sit. Wall sits are fabulous to help protect your knees. And Sue, you said you got issues with your knees, so it's hard for you to do lunges. Great exercise to strengthen all the little shit that goes around the knee.